Everybody, welcome back live at Drew's house. Another edition. Hope everybody is doing well. We're doing this one. It's one of those weeks we're doing live at Drew's house from the kitchen here. We're doing a virtual show. We've been doing a lot of in-studio stuff, which has been nice, but mixing in a little kitchen show this week. So it's nice to do a little virtual show, which is good. Today, I am met by some of the members from the Newburyport Track Squad. We're going to introduce them right now. I'm going to have you girls wave when I say your name so we can get the names right. Molly Webster, hello.
Hi.
Molly. Meghan Murray.
Hi.
And Katie Rooney.
Hi.
So how are we doing? Welcome aboard.
We're good. How are you?
We're doing good. A track team, like Newburyport Track is always like fantastic. Molly, let's start with you. How great has it been so far this year?
It's been really good. We have a huge team. I think we have like 70 girls-ish.
There's 70 on the track team?
Yeah, so it's been a lot bigger than previous years. And obviously last year, we didn't really get to have all of our meets. So it's just been sort of nice to have it be back to normal. And we get to travel a little bit. Like we just had the state relays. So it's just nice that it's kind of like it was freshman year.
70, I would imagine. I remember the track team, like when I was in high school, I think it was like 30 at the time, and that seemed like a lot. 70 is that like making life difficult, or is it kind of fun having that many people?
I mean, it definitely is fun. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to like wrangle everybody, but it makes it really fun, and the meets are fun. You get to watch everyone compete and like sort of cheer everyone on, which I guess you don't really get to like focus on as much in other sports.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Meghan Murray now. Meghan, you said you just got off the track. Practice is just in the books. Is that right?
Yeah.
How was practice?
It was good. Easy day.
Busy day. What's the best part about this year's Newburyport squad?
I mean, I think like Molly said, just like the team spirit, and like we have a lot of girls, but there's no like everyone's like always hyping each other up, and like we're just like a really good cohesive team.
Well, that's good. Katie, agreed?
I do, definitely.
Who's coaching Newburyport these days? I know who it is, but talk about the coaching.
So we have 4 coaches. Oh, five, yeah. We have 5 coaches. So we have a distance coach, we have a sprints hurdle coach, we have a throwing coach, we have a jumping coach, and then we kind of have just like another sprints, like mid-distance coach. Our newest coach this year is Petrie. He's our throwing coach. He threw for Villanova, so he has like background experience, which is really nice for some of like athletes like me who've been here for 4 years and haven't really had that experience. And then we have our head coach, Mike McCormick, who does sprints and hurdles. We have Brian Moore, who does the mid-distance stuff. We have Patrick Sheehan, who does more of the jumps, like high jump and then long jump and triple. And then we have Henniger, who does the long distance.
Are you guys still at the high school right now? Is that the equipment in the background?
Yeah, so we're actually we're in the shed.
Okay, yeah. I thought, what do you got? That's the hurdles.
The hurdles.
Who's the big time hurdler this year?
Well, for our guys, we have Ian Hines. He really stepped up during indoor, and then he's doing amazing in outdoor. For our girls, we have 4 really strong hurdlers. We have a sophomore, Julia, who tried hurdles for her first time a few meets ago, and she totally wiped the competition clean. She was doing really good. Webby's a hurdler. She's amazing.
Molly's amazing with the hurdles. Very nice. Talk a little bit about that, Molly.
They're fun, I guess. I don't know. I feel like nobody really like ever wants to try them, and then once you do, they're just, I don't know, kind of fun and different, I guess, than other things you might expect. And we do have a really strong team. We also have Maria, who's also a senior, and she's really strong. And then Tula, who is a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like the hurdles. That's your favorite competition?
Yeah, I do like the hurdles, yeah.
I never used to like the hurdles myself. I was always more of it was kind of I guess I didn't have the ups. You must be a good jumper.
It kind of, I think once you get over the fear of the height of them, it really is just like any other event. Like kind of like, I guess it's probably similar with like pole vault, Katie. Like once you get over the fear of like falling or whatever, it really is just like the same as anything else, and you're just trying to go fast.
Do you ever lose focus and crash through the hurdle?
I haven't yet, luckily, but it can be hard. Like if you lose your balance in the middle of it, it can really throw you off if you get like a bad step, because it is really precise. Like you count every step, so it can be challenging in that way.
Is that a penalty when you hit a hurdle, or is that just does it just mess you up?
It's not a penalty to hit it. You just can't hit it with your hand.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And then once you hit it, though, you're kind of in trouble because that really slows you down enough, right?
Yeah, you definitely want to avoid hitting them.
Very good. Is that a Saturday for the boys thing in the background there?
Yes, I'm in my brother's room, to be
Oh.
fair, because he has a desk that's clean. So that's not mine.
That explains that. How's your brother doing? Okay.
He's doing great. He's on the lacrosse team, so not a track runner, but yeah.
Very good. All right, Megan, let's go to you here. What's your favorite event this year? You off the poles or what?
I like triple jump.
The triple jump. Tell me a little bit about that. What makes that so special?
So it's a hop, a skip, and a jump. And so it's really confusing to explain, and like it's kind of confusing to do, but like once, I don't know, I like it. Once you figure it out, it's a really fun event. I don't know, not a lot of people do it.
What is it again? So you do the what?
It's the best way to describe it is a hop, a skip, and a jump. So you kind of start with a run up like long jump, and then you hop, so you jump and you land on your same foot, and then you jump again and land on your opposite foot, and then you jump again and land with your feet together, and the last jump is how far you get measured.
Interesting. All right.
So yeah, so you like measure the combination of like 3 jumps in a row.
Okay. Very good. And all right, anybody else want to jump in on their favorite favorite? We've gone through all the name dropping. Katie, we good for name dropping?
My favorite this year is pole vault. I've really come to love it. I picked it up last year for about a month, and then this year I've really gotten a lot of training in on it. I love it.
The pole vault. Okay, that's always a fun one to watch. Actually, there's a uniqueness to
Yeah.
it. How do you learn?
It's a fun one to do.
What'd you say? Sorry.
It's a fun one to do.
It is fun. I feel like that's a unique skill. That's like a lot of specialty training goes into that one.
Yeah, it's a lot of upper body.
Gotcha. When do you do the training for that? Is that an off-season thing? Are you pole vaulting all year round?
We have different clubs that will do pole vaulting all year round, but mainly I just start when outdoor starts, and then you can go through like the summer with a pole vault club as well, but it's mainly for outdoor.
Is there a trick to that trade? What's the thing you learned about pole vaulting that
I think it really helped. It's a big mental block type of thing, because you're completely letting yourself go on the ground, and you're in the air holding onto a pole that's going to get you over another pole onto the mat. So you can't be afraid of it, and you have to just rely on basically the pole to keep going forward instead of go backward.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure you've been sent backwards once or twice, right?
I have not yet, and I do not want to. I've landed on the pole multiple times, but not backwards.
Another knock on wood then. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about, again, so we're talking Newburyport Track here, but I do want to talk a little bit about just kind of returning to normal. It must be kind of nice. You guys have all gone through the pandemic, and you had the high school years. You're kind of that crew that had to go through 2 years of this. It must be kind of nice getting back to normal a little bit. Am I right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Who wants to take that one? Who's enjoying that the most? Do you want to go back to Molly? Let's go to Molly with that one.
Yeah, it definitely is weird, I think, because track was like the first sport we didn't get to have 2 years ago because they canceled it right in March, and then last year was like so limited. We only got to do Cal meets. So I think sort of the fun part of track is you get to do these big, huge state meets like the relays, where you have a ton of schools competing that maybe you wouldn't compete with otherwise, and you get to have like the relays are such a fun meet because it's so like team based, and it's not just about individual performances. So I think just getting back that atmosphere of like all of D4 Massachusetts track being able to do stuff together.
Megan, it must be like just kind of sweet just getting back out there. I mean, you had a whole year. It must have been frustrating to have like track season canceled, because you're probably thinking to yourself, like, what do you mean? We can run in social distance even in a pandemic, right? I don't know.
Yeah. No, it was the first, like, track was the first thing that got canceled when everything started shutting down in the beginning. So, like, no one really knew it was happening. And, like, yeah.
Yeah, annoying. Katie, back. Nice to be back.
Oh, I love it. It was a hard 2 years, kind of, especially because, like, our indoor season, like, we could not go in Reggie. So was
We
it last
ran
year? We ran
outside.
outside the entire season, which was awful. Because like you think like outdoor season's bad, like it's cold at the beginning, but it was cold the entire time.
Like meets with like snow on the ground.
Oh my God.
So
Even getting back to it was weird because like on like a team where like you're always together, like we're a team, we're always together, but we're a team of like 180 athletes. That's a lot of people to be seeing on the street and stuff like that. So we got a lot of like different looks, and a ton of people weren't really happy with it, but made us happy.
Yeah, there you go. No, I can imagine. Well, it's nice to be back to a little bit of normalcy when it comes to track. Molly, what is the deal with Newburyport track? Like always so good. It seems like Newburyport's like always as strong as can be. What's in the water in Newburyport?
I mean, I think it has a lot to do with the coaches and how long they've been a part of the program. I mean, Coach Henniger has been coaching cross country and then obviously track for years. So he's built a really strong program that I think attracts a lot of kids.
Coach Don Henniger, right?
Yeah. And then Coach McCormick has also been here for years. So I think they just sort of know how to run a program that like kids want to be a part of, and they know sort of what works for a team. So I think that's part of the reason we've been successful. What
makes it so special though as like a coach? Because it's one of those like, it is one of those things. Like I remember like track coaches were kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of here organizing, but it just comes down to, it's kind of an individual sport, right? I mean, how much can you actually teach strategically wise? Maybe there is, maybe I'm wrong on that. I mean, I think that definitely is a mindset people have going in, and then they sort of start by sort of teaching all the little like technicalities. We do drills before every practice to sort of just help ingrain like through muscle memory like the mechanics of good running, and so that's something that I think is really valuable. And then I mean they just sort of know, I mean Coach McCormick he runs marathons himself, so I think he just has so much experience to give to us, and otherwise like I would never know like the proper mechanics of like how to move my elbows or whatever when I'm running. So it's just that sort of stuff that they can give us. Katie, you'd like to jump in?
Yeah, so just on the experience thing, so each one of our coaches has background experience. So like he ran for Newburyport, like he holds records. Our PG, our throwing coach, he threw at Villanova. Like every single coach has background on pretty much what they do, and they just want to pass it down to their athletes.
That is cool. What's the best, let's go to Meghan. What's the best advice you've got from the coaches, Meghan?
I don't know. It's like they've said it, but mindset is really important. And just like staying positive is like helpful, but also like having the will to like want to get better. They always say like it's your choice to get better, because you can come to track and you can just stand around, or you can like kind of like just mess around, not really go all out, not do your best, and you're not going to get any better. But like the people who actually want to get better will push themselves to be better. And yeah, so like what we do at practice, it's like all up to you to get better.
It also feels amazing.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so Meghan, you think it's the mental game for you. You've taken a lot from coaches in that regard. Meghan, do you actually have I'm sorry, Molly, do you actually have have you been taught like fundamentals? You talked about a lot of the technical stuff. Have you been taught a lot of that with like the hurdles and everything?
Definitely with the hurdles, because I started doing them in middle school and we didn't really have a coach who like would teach us how to hurdle. We just kind of huck ourselves over them. Yeah. So then getting to high school and sort of, you learn each like mechanic of it one bit by bit. And the same thing with the hurdles. We do drills for that to practice each part of it. So things like your trail leg and making sure you have a nice clean trail leg, and, snapping your lead leg down really fast and making sure your arms are straight as opposed to like going out when you're going over the hurdle, like stuff like that has helped me a lot.
Katie, what's the part of the pole vault that you've learned? Did you get some tricks of the trade in that regard, or are you on your own with that?
Well, mainly on our own. We don't really no one's like really experienced in it. But one of the main things that I picked up on was a lot of technique. It is a lot of mindset, like I was talking about, but also technique. Like at first, you're not supposed to be going like same arm, same foot. And I was doing that for almost a whole year. And then I switched and I was doing so many more heights and so many more things. So it's like little technical things you don't realize will send you so much farther.
All right, very good. All right, good. So we talked about some of the strategy. Good stuff. Again, we're joined here live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Molly Webster, give a wave here, Molly. We'll keep introducing you. Meghan Murray, and Katie Rooney. There we go. Big smiles from everybody. Very nice. Very cool. Thanks for joining us here after practice. How did you get home, Molly, and the other two? Did you sneak out early?
I did get out a little bit early. We have a senior game going on right now at our school for senior assassin, and you don't want to get out. So I snuck home to avoid being ambushed.
Wait a second. What's the game? I need to know more.
Senior assassin. So everyone who signs up gets assigned a target, and you just try to get them out with a water gun.
Oh.
Yeah. So
you wanted to get out of there.
So I didn't want to be caught walking home.
And hit with a water gun.
Right.
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a new thing?
No, it's a long tradition.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A Newburyport tradition.
Pretty
Like,
much
everywhere.
Yeah, I
Each
think
school's
some
kinda
other
different.
nearby schools do it.
Who's coming after you with the water gun?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know. That's the whole point.
It's another senior, but
Yeah.
so you get assigned a target, and then someone gets assigned you. So someone's trying to get you, well, you're trying to get someone, but you don't know who is getting you.
So when you're like walk home, you have to be like head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Very.
Are you all seniors here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're all seniors. So has anybody had to be the assassin on this at one point? Have you done
It
that?
just started,
It started. Yeah. It
Today.
started today.
so
There's already been like
six,
7
eliminations.
kills.
Yeah.
More.
Wow. So everybody's on edge.
Yeah.
Trusting no one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look out behind you. No, just kidding. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Do teachers know about this sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just popular. Everybody knows. Okay. Now we all know. Okay. Excellent.
Yes.
Good to know. Sorry to digress. What was the biggest thing we learned? Let's get away from the actual track here for a minute. What's the biggest thing we learned during the pandemic about yourselves or school or how to handle a pandemic? Anything that you took away from it? Molly, we'll start with you again.
Oh gosh. I think I realized, I don't know, I actually like school. That was kind of unfortunate to learn.
People did take school for granted, right? Like,
Yeah, I really did, especially when they told us like we weren't going to get to go back. I was just really bummed, like not being able to see everyone. Like I see my friends now, or eventually I was able to see my friends, but I don't know. I think seeing everyone in your grade is such a huge part of high school, like just being able to be with everyone all the time. So that was really nice this year that we get to do stuff as a class. Like we're going to have prom and senior week. And I don't know. I think people really actually did end up missing it more than they thought they would.
Yeah, Megan and Katie, why don't you guys take that one too?
Me first. Okay. I think I really took like being a part of a team. Like that was, I missed that because like at first track was like, oh, I'll just do track to like stay in shape because I play field hockey. But I think once the pandemic hit, I realized that like, yes, I can go run on my own, but it's so much more fun, like Molly said, with all the people and like having a team and just like the community.
Good one. Like it. Katie, go.
I learned to love the outdoors. Like I love being outside. I went on so many hikes and stuff like that. And like I went to the beach all the time, and it just felt really good to like, I also learn that I can do things on my own. Like I was never really super independent, but now I'm like a very independent person, which I like going into college. And the pandemic really taught me a lot of that because you couldn't see a lot of people. So I did a lot on my own, which I ended up loving.
Do you all feel like, I keep thinking, like I know it was tough for that first year of the pandemic when everything shut down, and like senior year was suddenly stripped away from a lot of probably friends of yours that had to go through that. And that's tough. But like you could make the argument that it was almost tougher even on like your age group because you had to do a couple full years of the pandemic. Like, I mean, it's tough for those other seniors that had to lost the senior year and then went off to college. But you guys spent the 2 really full years of dealing with this.
It
That
was crazy.
That must have been really tough.
It was crazy because like we came into freshman year like not knowing the high school blah blah, and then halfway through sophomore year the pandemic hits. Like you're just learning everything. Then the pandemic hits, everything shut down. You're completely lost for the rest of sophomore year. It's pass or fail. You get to junior year, you're basically all online, and then come senior year, you're back in school, and it's like, this is crazy. Like I still don't know my way around the school, and I've been here for 4 years, but I've really only been in for like 1.5.
Right. Crazy. Why don't you guys all take that one, Megan and then Molly?
Wait, what was that? What was the question?
Just the last. How hard has it been? Just being like the having to go through a couple full years of that.
I mean, yeah, it was tough. I think Katie hit it all, but it was like weird to be there and then not be there and then be back. And like, it definitely feels like we missed out. Like, it feels like it went, like everyone always says high school goes by so fast, but I feel like it went by that much faster because we weren't actually like there. So we were only there for a little bit.
Yeah. And then Molly, we'll change up the question a little bit because I know those two kind of covered it. Did you have to like kind of grow into a leader here? Like as you talk like junior year and like you're trying to come back after a pandemic and try to work the track team through and whatever else, do you have to kind of take on a leadership role?
I think we all kind of had to, especially because everyone was sort of coming from a different place getting back into school. I mean, there were people who had started going in person as much as they could as soon as that was possible. And there were people who hadn't been to school at all for junior year because, I mean, people just it was hard to be at home. And so that just made it even harder and made it even harder to go into the building. So I think just trying to get everyone into the mindset of being together again, being a team again, like Meghan talked about before, and just like, I don't know, really wanting people to be together and participate because we hadn't had so much of that and people had been sort of so used to being at home and being behind a computer.
Did you guys have to wear, like when you got back on the track, were you forced to wear masks and while competing?
Yeah.
Last year, for about halfway through the season, they changed it. But the first half of the season last year, we had to wear masks.
So running with masks on.
Mm-hmm. Even this year for indoor, we had to have masks on inside the building.
That seems like a real pain.
It is. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously you're running and they're like, just take it down. Some officials, it really depended on who you had. Yeah. Some officials would yell at you to put it back up, or they would like qualify you to be DQ'd, which would be disqualified if you didn't have it up, which it didn't really happen because like we're all going through the same thing, but like they put that out there.
Man. I was thinking some of those sports are hard. Like the basketball guys were saying, it's really hard to play basketball with a mask. I can't imagine doing running and hurdling. It's all the same deal. Pole vaulting with a mask on. That sounds impossible. All right, let's do some rapid fire here. We'll learn a little bit about you guys. So what we usually do here to end our show, and again, we're joined here by Molly Webster, Meghan Murray, and Katie Rooney joining us. Newburyport Track Squad. Very excited. Your athletic director here is texting me as we speak. Kyle Hodson. You guys all like Kyle? He's very happy to have you on.
Woo!
Oh, wow. Big fans of Kyle. Okay. Very good. Real quick, did you guys play any other sports?
I did soccer and indoor track.
Good to know.
I do field hockey and indoor track.
I also do soccer and indoor track.
Okay, so very, very good. A lot of athletes. So you had to deal with soccer had changed rules, right?
Yeah.
Last year, yeah.
That would be annoying too.
It definitely was, especially at the beginning. You like couldn't stand next to people.
Yeah.
Couldn't head the
how
ball.
are you supposed to play if you can't like touch people?
Yeah.
What did you say, Katie? You couldn't what?
Couldn't head the ball. You couldn't throw in. Like, yeah.
Why couldn't you head the ball? What was the point of that?
It was touching you.
Yeah,
exactly. You're kind of like, what?
So you could get like COVID from the ball?
Duh.
Yeah. Okay.
Head.
So we're all learning about the virus as we go. All right. Rapid fire time. Here we go. Let's go. Who wants it first? Molly, you want to go first? Oh no. Okay.
Oh, Katie can go.
We'll go Katie, Meghan, Molly. All right. So we'll keep it in order. Just you really it's supposed to be the first thing that comes to mind. We'll start easy. You can. Oh, who's there? They can say hello.
Just Danny. It's another one of our pole vaulters.
Oh, hi, Danny.
Hello.
Would you like to jump in?
Come here. Say hi. What's up?
Oh, hi, Dan. You want to play rapid fire with us?
You want to play rapid fire?
Dude, sure.
Are you on the track team, Danny?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. How's it going?
I'm a pole vaulter.
Oh, another pole vaulter. What's the best part about pole vaulting?
Well, there's this weird thing that happens when your pole bends, and then you kind of like are delayed in the air, and then it just shoots you up really high.
Yeah.
It feels really weird, but it's very fun.
All right. What's your last name, Danny?
Kolman.
Colmer?
Yeah.
Can you pull down?
How do you spell Colmer?
Kolman.
Kolman. Coleman. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Danny
is
Coleman.
Patrick. He's another pole vaulter.
Another person? My goodness, we're growing. Okay.
This is our other senior.
Patrick, what's your last name?
Walker.
Patrick Walker. Okay. All right. So we're loaded up for rapid fire. You ready?
Rapid fire.
Oh, all right.
This is our order. We're going Katie, Megan, Danny, Patrick, Molly ends it, okay? So we're going to move quickly.
Okay.
Start easy. Favorite food?
Oh, sushi.
Ice cream.
Hamburgers.
Cheeseburger.
Pasta.
Good pace. Excellent. Favorite movie?
Oh my god. Moana.
Moana.
Harry Potter.
Oh crap. Notebook.
Harry Potter.
I've never watched Notebook. I panicked.
All right, we're fine. It happens. Favorite musician?
Oh, Morgan Wallen.
Taylor Swift.
Sublime.
Frank Sinatra.
Aretha Franklin.
A Frank Sinatra from you?
Oh yeah.
Really? Is that from? Is that like your parents listening and you got addicted? How did that happen?
Nah, it's more of a buddy of mine, Charlie Grossman. He's a big classical guy.
Wow. You don't usually hear that at the high school level, Frank Sinatra. Okay, I like that. There's a good line from that movie. I think it's Ocean's 11, where they say, "You know better. You shook Sinatra's hand." Whatever. Never mind. Don't worry about it. All right. Favorite sport to play other than track?
Soccer.
Field hockey.
Rock climbing.
Football.
Soccer.
All right, good. Favorite hobby during the pandemic? What's the thing you picked up during the pandemic?
Biking.
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 Rock climbing.
Surfing.
Surfing.
Oh.
Did you want to change there, Patrick? Is that
Yeah, I might actually. Yeah.
you all want to change? All right. Molly's answer made everybody change. Let's try it again. Favorite activity?
Have another pole vaulter now.
This is one more senior.
Good Lord. Who else do we have?
This is Austin.
Hi.
Austin, what's your last name, Austin?
Hyer. H-Y-E-R.
What is it?
H-Y-E-R. Hyer.
Hyer. Okay. Here we go. Wow. All right. So let's try that one more time. What is our favorite thing we picked up during the pandemic activity?
Surfing.
Surfing.
Biking.
Surfing.
Swimming.
Surfing.
All right. I thought you were going to change, Molly. That would have been priceless. All right. Favorite TV series?
Oh, Blacklist.
Gilmore Girls.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Black Mirror.
Friends.
I'm going to say Friends.
Okay. Did you say Friends on the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Old school. People are still watching Friends. That's good to know. All right. So we did favorite artists. Oh, here's my wife. Hey, Sarah.
Hey.
She's not used to me doing the shows from the kitchen anymore. Okay. So final one. What is the best advice? Oh, no. The dogs. Yeah. You want to say hello? It's a very casual show today. We have to feed the dogs, so they're going to be upset. Well, this is good. We're just wrapping up. Anyway, Sarah's a big runner. It's good to be on the track team. Say hi, Sarah. Sarah ran the Boston Marathon. Is anybody going to do that someday?
No, I just watched
What
it.
was that?
You ran the Boston Marathon last year.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good job.
It's very impressive. This is the track team.
Oh, nice.
Who's the best distance runner out of all of you?
None of us are distance.
Nobody?
Yeah, between Patrick and I.
All right, fine. Sarah's the best distance runner in the house. Okay, we'll end with this one. This chaotic ending to the show. This is fantastic. What is the best advice for the freshmen coming up at the track, playing sports? What would your best advice be for the freshmen coming up in high school at Newburyport?
Do not be afraid to try something you've never done before.
Yeah.
Go to practices.
Yeah, definitely go to practices and just take advantage of all the opportunities you have while you're in school.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're any good at the sport. What matters more is the type of person you are, both on field, track, in the pool, whatever.
All right. Molly, bring us home.
you just get out of it what you put in. If you want to like get better and enjoy it, then go to practices and just try something new, I guess.
That's good. Nicely done, everybody. Good answers all around. This is one of the bigger shows we've had on. We got 6 of you on right now. That's pretty good. We had fun. Thank you all for joining us. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck on the rest of the season. I wish you all the best at Newburyport. You're a great team.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. This has been Live at Drew's House, another edition. We will see you all next time. Peace.
Yeah.